Alright, so I want to make this video to address something about the Steam Deck that a lot of people probably don't know, something that I didn't know myself regarding save data files for games. Starting with some of the basic information of what you would need to know. I already posted this information in other videos, but I'm going to reiterate. On the Steam Deck, for most games, you will have two directories. You will have your installation directory, which is where the game's exe file will be located. So for some people, it will either be on their main drive, which is in the home directory. And for others like myself, if they've installed games on like an SD card, it will be there in the SD card. And Steam apps, common, and then, whatever game you downloaded. Say Skyrim Special Edition. You would go in here and you will see the exe file for it. So that's that. The other directory, which will be a more important directory, considering it's where all your data is held for the game, considering, which includes stuff like user-generated content. So if you're playing on a game that lets you make your own stuff, it also holds save files for some games, particularly ones that don't have Steam Cloud support. You'll find them in the Compat Data folder as well. Mods for some games anyway, like the sim games, you need to go into the Compat Data for those. Like, just to show you, go to home, and you need to make sure that show hidden files is turned on. So click on the hamburger icon, the little 3 lines, and then check the box next to show hidden files. Or you can press Control and H. Anyway, but you go to home, and then local, and that's why I say you need to have show hidden files on, because the local folder is hidden. Share, and then you need to go to Steam apps, or Steam, then Steam apps, Compat Data. Now this is where it's going to get kind of tricky, as here are the game folders for your installed games. But it doesn't really list the game names. It just gives you numbers. I would recommend you download a program from the Discover store, which is that little shopping bag icon, called Proton Tricks. So for example, I'm looking for The Sims 3. So the number I'm looking for is 47890 is the folder we're going into. 47890, PFX, Drive C, users, Steam user. And now this is where it's gonna sound similar to Windows, because it's My Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 3, and there's the mods folder. right there, right? But going back, somewhere in here will be the save files. Which is right there. And then you also have like your Save Sims folder and stuff like that. I went ahead and made a copy. So, which apparently is not in there. So we will go ahead and make a copy. Because I made a Sims 3 folder where I plan on keeping the backup. Oh no. I fucked up. That's okay, we'll just move it back to the folder. And then we'll copy it. Okay, copy. Paste. Okay, so there's that. Now, but that is how it is done. The Steam Deck stores saved data files and other things like it in the Compat Data directory for some of your games. If the game doesn't have Steam Cloud support. But that Steam Cloud only affects saved data files. So it will still store everything else in the Compat Data folder. And I will go back and rename this folder because I want to do that for The Sims 2 as well. Okay, we had that right there. Go back to the Compat Data. Bring up Proton Tricks again. So I'm looking for 331407. Yep, here we go. VFX, Drive C, users, Steam user, my documents, and we will copy the EA Games folder. Copy. Go over into that folder I just renamed, and we will paste that folder in here as well. Now, it is important that you do not rename these particular folders. Leave them as they are. So just in case something does happen and you need to put in your backups, the game will recognize them. If you rename these folders, you'll fuck everything up. And the game won't recognize them. And that'll about do it. Have a good one.